What's up, guys? Today I'll be reviewing the accompanying novel to Kenneth Burns's exhaustive documentary on the Vietnam War. This documentary came out about 7 years ago now, and I only had the opportunity to watch a few episodes here and there. It's long. It's 25 episodes, and each episode, I'm pretty sure, is at least an hour, maybe more. I don't recall entirely. And a few months ago, as I was chipping my way through my book list, I realized that there's actually an accompanying book to that whole documentary. And I'm pretty sure it basically just quotes the documentary word for word, just in the form of an audiobook. And frankly, that's pretty much what documentaries are. They're just books with narration and video that accompany it. And unless you're retired, I don't know how anyone would have time to watch the entire 25 episode documentary. So I really recommend listening to the accompanying book. And this book was masterful. The commentary and explanation of everything that occurred in the war, all the way back from the French colonization of Indochina, the result of World War II, the tensions that arose through the Cold War and how that affected Vietnam directly, and just explaining the series of miscalculations that occurred between multiple administrations. This book grips and holds onto your attention for the entire length of it. There was never a moment where I found myself zoning out or losing interest or somehow reading and not comprehending. Everything was explained very clearly in a dynamic manner that was extremely informative, extremely entertaining, and frankly, very, very sobering. Just hearing about all the devastation and loss, and frankly, it seems we did not really learn a lot from that conflict, because history has already been repeating itself in similar style. And another thing I was really happy about was the book explained the events that occurred in Vietnam after the United States left and after the collapse of South Vietnam in 1975. There's so much history there, and it's difficult stuff. It's really, but it is what it is. Those things happened. We can't ignore them. We can't afford to. And honestly, the last few chapters in particular, written from the accounts of refugees and people that fled Vietnam, honestly made me a little emotional. That doesn't tend to happen when I'm when I'm reading a book or listening to one. And I think that really is an indicator of how powerful this book is. And with that in mind, I'm going to give this book an A+. Check it out. I highly, highly recommend reading this book. And, well, with that concludes my review. More content will be coming shortly. I am getting through my book list. Not per se I don't say that I'm at a pace where I'm getting through books faster than I'm adding on to the list, but this will just be a manner whereby I can continue to tell people what I think about what I'm reading. So subscribe and patiently await more content.